Mark, it is welcome back to Derby and sort of to Pride Park Stadium, although you never played here in your time as a Derby player. Tell me why you're back today.
I'm back today because obviously I've still got a massive fondness for the club. Every time, a Saturday or a midweek game comes on, I'm always looking for their results. I'm one of those people who had happy times at Derby County under Arthur Cox. Really, really happy times. And I think we still hold a record, for the newly promoted side to finish higher than any other newly promoted side has done before. And we qualified for Europe. But obviously at the time, I think it was because of the Heysel tragedy that the English teams were banned. So it was a shame for us because we'd have got back into Europe. But Derby County, my two girls, two of my daughters were born in Derbyshire, two Derbyshire Ducks, and they always wanted to come back, and they'd been pestering me for a long, long time. And so I made contact with the club and said, listen, is there a chance that I could bring the family back to see, for the club I once played for? And they were, Kate and all the backroom staff were so hospitable and great about it. They made it very easy, and so we're going to have a fantastic day here and hopefully see Derby beat Morecambe, because I'd like that, because we had a bit of rivalry with Morecambe when I was at Chester as a manager, so it'd be nice to see them get turned over.
So the girls are here. This is their first visit, is it, to Pride Park?
Yeah, first visit. I've got the whole family. I've only got one of my daughters is working today, the youngest one, and one of my sons has gone to Australia to live for a bit and live the life, I think. But I've got three of my children, my girlfriend, and one of my closest friends and his partner are here. So for us to come back, absolutely fantastic. And the girls, like I said before, they'd always wanted to come back. Always. It was Derbyshire. Can we go back to see Derby? Can we go and watch a game? And I said, we'd love to. And like I said, then when we made contact, they couldn't do enough for me. So I was really, really pleased about it.
But you have been watching from afar over the last few years and this season as well. Just give me your sort of outsider's view over, the last few years, I suppose. For
them to be punished, obviously, is never a nice thing to see. But then, obviously, with a new chairman to come along and bail them out, and then to see them, obviously, they go down another division, and then to see them do so well and be fourth in the table at this moment in time, it brings a real big smile to my face, because I want Derby to do really, really well. And I think the new manager has done an exceptional job. Blooding a lot of youngsters out here. I've always liked the boy Jason Knight, and to see him playing, and I think you said earlier, he's only 21 and he's playing his 150th appearance for Derby. That's some going. And I've always had a fondness for him. I think he's a good player, gives everything, he works his socks off. And I'm interested to see, because I've seen a lot said about the young boy Cashin at centre half. So it's always nice. I always like to run the rule over centre halves and to see how they're doing and what they're doing. So I'd be interested to see him, especially if he's playing alongside one of the old heads, like Davis or Forsyth. I mean, listen, they've been stalwarts for the club, and I'm hoping that, and I've heard that maybe McGoldrick could be back today. So it'd be nice to see what he's doing for the football club. But you just look all over it. I mean, I watched them against West Ham, and I thought they acquitted themselves, really, really well. I watched them when they came up to Liverpool. I thought they acquitted themselves, very, very well. And you know what? With a side that's young, it's mixed, isn't it? There's a lot of old uns and there's a lot of youngsters, and they can only get better. And I think the club is on a real, real good footing, and it's fantastic to see the vibe around the place again. And like I said, to bring the family back and to be part of today is really exciting for me as well.
And I mentioned right at the start, you never played here. Well, your playing days for Derby are at the baseball ground. You have played here.
Yeah.
But when you come to Pride Park, does it still feel familiar because of the people, maybe? Do you feel like you have connection to the place?
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether it was here or obviously the baseball ground where we played, where it was all muddy. I mean, the surface is way, way better. But, it's having the affiliation with the football club. And it, like I said to you before, it brings a smile to my face. I haven't come back to a place where I played for so many years. And had a great fondness for it. The only thing I will say, right, I walked in, I can see Schultz as a big figure up there, I can see I said, where was my face? Maybe it was a ginger thing, I might have to have a little word about that one. But, like I said, it's just being, there is a familiarity about it. It's just the supporters, it's the club, it's the name Derby County, isn't it? It doesn't matter where that is. It's that is the bond that can never be broken. That I played for Derby County. And they're great supporters, and I hope that they get promotion this year and go on to bigger and better things, because they certainly deserve it with everything that they've been through. And the supporters have stuck by them, and there's, I don't know how many is expected today, but they could easily get 20 and 30,000 into these stadiums, and I think that is absolutely fantastic, and a credit to the supporters.
Terrific to see you. We'll see what we can do about the entrance, all right?
Well, yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, have a word about that.